So, if you are someone like me, then late at night when everyone else is sleeping around you and you must be sleeping too, but this is the point when you are actually the most motivated in your entire day. You may be pacing around your room doing some push ups, doing some ab exercises, visualizing trillions of dollars and big booty bitches, and you feel like this year is gonna be your year. This year, you're gonna achieve all your goals. This year, you're gonna fuck all the bad bitches. And you realize it's too late today. Now I must gather myself and head to the bed. And I'm gonna continue this shit tomorrow morning. I'm gonna wake up and get after that shit. And then you lay on the bed. After some time, you finally fall asleep. And then the next morning, you wake up. You wake up and the motivation is nowhere to be found. It's to the point where it's like you have negative motivation or something. It's like I have to try really hard to just grab my phone and close the alarm. And I have to scroll on YouTube just to stay awake. Matter of fact, I don't want to even do that shit in the morning. But I do it in order to stay awake. When? Just 6 hours and 9 minutes ago, I was shadowboxing with ghosts, boasting about how this year is gonna be my year. But now I am there, laying on my bed, scrolling on my mobile phone, and just being a shit. So, if your bitch ass just related to whatever the fuck I said, I think it's your lucky day. Cause Tyrone has presented you with his video. Daddy knows the problem and daddy knows the solution to your problem. So here is the deal, you little bitch. Motivation is equals to momentum. On those nights when you get inspired out of nowhere to do some crazy shits, that is because you have not been doing enough throughout the day. It's like you have been building up momentum throughout the day by not spending your energy, and that momentum slowly turns itself into motivation, and you have an itch to scratch, which you are scratching by doing some push-ups at 2 a.m. But sleep is something that is going to completely reset your momentum. And after sleep, you will have zero inertia to begin with. Which means, just like I said before in the video, you don't want to do anything right after you wake up. So, that is why having a morning routine is very important, which is going to help you gather some momentum, which is going to increase your inertia by proxy, which is going to give you motivation, inspiration, and energy to conquer your day. Because, do you know, we have a great evidence to suggest that the first 1 or 2 hours of the morning usually determine how the rest of your days goes by. So, if you can perfect the first 1 or 2 hours right after waking up, you will have a good day. But, to have a successful morning routine, you need to focus on the basics and the basic things possible. Because, if you can't sleep right, you will not have a morning routine. And sleep is one of the most basic but the cornerstone of your morning routine. Because if you mess up sleep, then you will be like this. Oh, I woke up 2 hours late. Now I'm gonna just, I can't do anything. I'm gonna just scroll on some Netflix and watch some hentai. You will be like, something like this. So, you can't mess up the basics. So, in order to have a perfect morning routine, you already understood motivation equals to momentum, or momentum is equals to motivation. But you need another thing, that is mastering the basics. Because the basics determines if you succeed in your morning routine or not. So the basic has 5 things, that is sleep, hygiene, mental health, exercise, and then motivation. So let's start by sleep. So even if you bunch of fucking illiterates did not realize that if you have your sleep in order, you can wake up at any time you want and you will not have a sleeping disorder. You get it? You don't, do you? But none of our sleep is circumcised. Not me, not you, not him, not his stepfather, not his belt, and not your mom. So the first thing to perfect your sleep is to know the time when you are going to sleep. Because if you sleep at 10, you are definitely going to wake up early because you slept early. But the main problem that arises here is we teenagers, we are a little bit horny. We want to get that nut before going to the sleep. So we stay up late, go to the page 80 or 90 of Hub and just start scrolling. That is bad for you. And you must stop touching your worm. So the best hack that you can do to sleep early is to wake up early. But how can we do that? How can we do that? How to sleep early, wake early? The answer to your question is, even if today you sleep at 2 a.m., wake up at 6 a.m., I know today you are gonna feel horrendous. You feel like someone is stabbing your back. You feel like you are lazy. You feel you are unproductive. But when the night falls around, you will automatically begin to have some sleepiness, and then you will be tired and you will fall asleep before 10, which is going to fix your sleep schedule. So you understand what I just did there, don't you? I fixed your sleep schedule with a bad sleep. Most people miss one day of sleep and then they spend the rest of the week being unproductive. But for you, it's just one day being unproductive, and tomorrow your sleep schedule and tomorrow your sleep schedule is fixed. Voila! But if you are someone like me and you can't even wake up even if you sleep for 16 fucking hours, then I have a great hack for you. That is keeping your alarm clock away from your bed, where you have to walk a little bit in order to close up the alarm clock. And keep your alarm clock far away from your bed, cause I know how much of a lazy fuck you are. You're going to just lump back in the bed after you close the alarm clock, cause hygiene is going to help you get high and jeans. Number 2, hygiene. So after I wake up, the first thing I like to do is hop on the shower, cause hopping on the shower is the greatest way and the quickest way to make you feel awake in the morning. And I just do not recommend to hop on the cold shower, cause you will just get on the cold shower. Today you feel like you are challenging yourself, but tomorrow you are gonna think, oh, cold shower is too much, I'm going to just sleep in my bed, and then you will just mess up the whole routine. It's about slowly and gradually increasing your momentum, not about just going David Goggins. So use it properly. The next thing I like to do is brush my teeth, drink some water to get hydrated. I know your breath smells like stink. And then I finally poop, and then I make my bed. Most of you watching my video are unorganized Discord moderators, so please make your fucking bed. Step 3, the mental health. Mental health is fucked up. We need to fix it. So the first thing that I like to do after I wake up is get out, see the sunlight, get some sunlight in my eyes, get some vitamin D's on my mouth. Fuck this, I do none of that, cause I'm too busy piping all these bitches. The best thing that you can do to return to the nature is fuck all these bitches, raw dog caveman style, rough and unprotected. That was a joke if you guys didn't get it. I respect mental health, because mental health is one of the most important thing to have a great morning routine. So the thing that I like to do after I complete my hygiene is go out and see 5 minutes of the sun rising up and going to the sky. It is a beautiful scenario, but for some reason the sun didn't rise today, because the clouds filled up the sky and it is rainy season in Nepal, so I can't see sun today that good. So right after that I get into meditation. I might understand the meditation part is very hard for you because you are a mentally ill person, but we need to keep in mind that we are growing in the post-modern era, and you ain't gonna achieve mindfulness like it's nothing in here. You have to put in the work for it. You need to trade 5 to 20 minutes of daily meditation to achieve mindfulness. And the next thing I like to do after meditation is journal, because this postmodern era has made us all persons so desensitized, so outward from all of the people that we connect ourselves with. It has made us desensitized from our family members, from the groups of people we hang out with. We are never showing our gratitude to them. So take out a notebook, take out a pen, and just start and write the things which you are grateful for. I'm grateful for this mic because I can suck it, fuck it, yeah, damn. Boy. So the next thing that I get into after gratitude journaling for my mental health is reading. Reading is one of the best way to boost your confidence, because reading will help you achieve all the secrets of the universe and build your confidence. Listen, nobody has the balls to sit there and just read some books. They are all busy scrolling on their fucking phone. But if you read books and gain valuable knowledge, you will get an upper hand on them. And you will immediately be confident because you know these fucks are not on your level. You are beyond their level. So after this, my mental health journey is completed, and then I like to get into exercise. I just don't do exercise that much in the morning because I work out in the evening where I have my Muay Thai practice. But I usually get in 100 or 50 push-ups in the morning, because you don't want to do anything in the morning, but you do some push-ups, and then you will immediately get a raise in your mind and your momentum will go up. But even if you don't like to work out in the morning, just involve a little bit of stretching or little bit of abs exercise like the neglected muscle exercise, because working out in the morning has really some good benefits. And the next thing we get into is motivation. For this part, I just like to read my goals, what I'm going to achieve in the near future, what I'm going to work for today. I just like to get motivated by looking at my goals, and I'm gonna let you in on a little bit of secret. I actually get horny while I look at my goals. See, I get more horny when I imagine achieving my goals. I don't know, it's weird. So, and as I mentioned to you fucks above, momentum is equals to motivation. For this part, you know that you have gradually done the hard habits like waking up early, meditating, going out and watching the sunrise. By following these 4 basic steps, you are helping the 5th basic step. These 5 steps are interconnected to each other. If you perform these 4 steps correctly, the step 5 will automatically be on your favor. Because motivation is something that can be built, and you are building it by using momentum from all the other habits. So, by actually following all the routine, you are getting more motivated and more motivated, which is going to ultimately help you achieve your goals and work towards your goals in a more motivated and more competent style. So, as I said, it is very important to complete the 4 steps, and the 5th step will automatically be on your favor. It's how you use it. But here is the consequence. If you fail on any one of the steps that I just mentioned to you, then it can act as a crutch for you to procrastinate for the rest of your fucking day. So you need to act cautious. You need to achieve every single step that I said on this video. 6th number, here is why you are likely to fail this routine. You dumb fucks have wasted all of your life. Now you want to get that life back, which is actually good. But you want to get that life back in a shortest amount of period. So, let me tell you something. This is a glass of steel. I'm going to pour some water in it. If I pour water that is more than necessary, it is going to overflow. But if I take the same water and I pour it on the glass of glass, it is not going to overflow. Matter of fact, it has a little bit more space left, which you can fill more water. Right now, you are the vessel of the steel. Right now, if you try to fill yourself more, then you are eventually going to over, and you are going to eventually lose all your progress. So trying to achieve more is useless in this state. You need to start from level 1. Because if you can't defeat a hen, how you are going to defeat goblins and mazes and dragons? If you can't kill a hen, how are you going to defeat those goblins? How are you going to explore those dooms and dungeons? So you need to start from level 1. But many of you dumb shit will not start from level 1. Many of you dumb shit let their ego control them. Many of you dumb shits are going to follow this routine tomorrow and then let it go. They're just not going to follow it. So the honest answer to your question is, you need to just get started. Start by doing as little as possible. Start by building the habit of only waking up early or fixing your sleep schedule. Start by just focusing on one habit. Then after you have mastered that one habit and you are going to wake up for the rest of your life at 5 fucking a.m., then you are going to try to add more habits to it. Don't just be like some Jeffrey or some shit. Don't let your ego control you. Sometimes you need to listen to the ego. But so, there is a specific morning routine that Master has made for you in order so you can follow this routine. The first step of the routine is sleep. Sleep at 10 p.m. Wake up at 6 a.m. And then 6 a.m. to 6:30 it is going to be hygiene. From 6:30 to 7:30 it is going to be mental health. You are going to just run around, do the things that I mentioned in my mental health part. Read, watch the sunset, meditate, and then it's time to work out. 7:30 to 8 you are going to work out, get that blood flowing. From 8 to 9 you are going to do some deep work. And if you want to change the time to your liking, you can change the time to your liking. I don't care. But if you add more, even if you can't follow this simple routine, I'm gonna fucking come there and fucking fuck your fucking future wife. You understand what I just said? No need to add more if you can't even complete the basics. Focus on mastering the basics, and one day you will finally get laid and get some bitches. And while doing some shits like only focusing on waking up, you feel like you are doing less and less. You feel like why you are doing this in the first place. That is your ego speaking to you. Let me tell you something. Even if you only fixed your sleep schedule for the next 3 weeks, then you are better than 90% of the people. Because 90% of the people don't have their sleep fucking circumcised. So don't let your ego control you. Believe in the statistics. As this video suggests, understand momentum is equals to motivation, and master the basics, which is going to help you complete each and every step. And then the most asked question of this video is, will you get laid by doing this? No, you will not get laid. You will not get laid by focusing on your routine. But Eventually, by focusing on your routine, succeeding in your goals, you will get a lot more happier. Happiness is more than getting bitches. So believe in your happiness. Whatever the fuck I'm saying. So do what you gotta do. Fly from the sky. Dive down in the sea. Do what you gotta do. Take the witch broomstick and fly away. But complete your morning routine. And now, tomorrow you are going to follow this morning routine, because you need to follow this morning routine, and you are going to give it a try. And then you are going to like and subscribe for the fucking algorithm, because you know the matrix is going to kill us if you don't